because this game is so crazy, as we saw in the first round of the tournament. But Barcelona, I think, was very fortunate to get through. Sporting Cristal played tremendous, and I think that if I had to pick a winner, I'd go with Sporting at the moment because they played such attractive soccer against a great team, Benfica.
What was Barcelona's problem? They didn't seem to be able to generate anything offensively. Was the AstroTurf a problem, perhaps, for them at all?
No, I don't think so. I think it was conservatism. I think they played very conservative. They kept a lot of people behind the ball. They played not to lose. And we're seeing 3 other teams in the tournament that were just going all out on attack, everybody forward, maybe only keeping 1 or 2 back. It made a big difference in the appearance, and Barcelona really never made goal chances. But I think that today, if they want to win it, they're going to go for it.
Now, I would have to think that confidence-wise, Sporting Cristal would have to get pretty high after beating a great Benfica side.
Oh, this is a great lift. It's a great soccer memory for those players, and they were very, very happy to the game. You could see the looks of their faces in the hotel after the game and getting ready for this game. I can assure you that they're going to really go for it today because they have gained a lot of fans here in New York.
Well, stay tuned for the next game, which is the championship of the Marlboro Cup of New York. We'll be back with the lineups in just a moment. Cruz, Ochen, Dantre, and Olivares. Again, 2 Olivares at the back line. Fernandez, Manacero, who played well the other night in the midfield along with Cueto. Up front, Raider, Loyola, who scored a nice goal Friday, and Hurtado. On the opposite side for Barcelona of Ecuador, Morales in goal, Izquierdo, Montañero, Quinones, who played a strong game defensively on Friday, and Altivar, who did an awful lot of running from the back on Friday, round out the back 4. Vasquez, Vieira, and Oliveira are your midfielders, and up front they will go with Ordonez, Taberna, and Enrique. Enrique, the man who wore the sneakers the other night in Game 1 of Friday's Marlboro Soccer Cup. Some photographers getting ready to take a look at some great pictures. We hope we'll see some great action next with a kickoff. Iron Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey, site of the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. Welcome back, everyone. I'm John Paul Della Camera, along with Al Miller. This is the championship, Sporting Cristal of Peru versus Barcelona of Ecuador. Let's take a look at the guys in goal. Morales to your left, Curizaga to the right. For Sporting Cristal, their goalkeeper, Curizaga, is played for the Peruvian national team. He is 28 years old. Morales, the other way, also plays on Ecuador's national team. Sporting Cristal, coached by Miguel Campañi, an ex-national team player himself who studied his coaching philosophy in Spain and Barcelona. Actually, their head coach is ECU, the famous ex-player, but he is back home working with the youth team, and Miguel Coronel is the man in charge of this group here. Barcelona of Ecuador will be attacking left to right in the black and gold uniforms, and Sporting Cristal will be in the blue and white. And this is for the championship, the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. A festive day, great atmosphere here at Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands. And will we see a better game in Game 2? Tough to beat Game 1, Al Miller. A 3-2 game, 5 goals in that one. A lot of offense generated by both of those teams.
A tremendous game. Everything we expected from it because we really expected those teams to be in the final. And the teams we're seeing here upset both of them. So what can we expect here?
Sporting Cristal is going to have a lot of confidence, one would think, coming into this one because they upset a good Benfica side in Game 1 Friday. And this is Manacero as we're underway. In the black and gold, Barcelona of Ecuador. On the right side, they'll take it to Izquierdo. Jimmy Izquierdo. Plays it to the back. Number 3 is Montañero. Taberna, number 29. Now it's played across on the right side. Montañero again. Now Izquierdo. Playing against Hurtado for Sporting Cristal, and it's Sporting Cristal with the ball. On the left wing side, Hershey Olivares. Giving it up to Manacero. Across the other way. Sporting Cristal trying to control things. Number 9 is Cueto. Cueto trying to play it in. Broken up. Izquierdo again. And a foul is going to be called. Izquierdo, number 20. We're putting that ball back in play. We're in the second minute of play at Giant Stadium. Doubleheader. International soccer returning in a very big way to the Meadowlands. And the crowd is ready for this. Ordonez, who got the game winner the other night in the overtime penalty kicks. Toninho to Quinones. On the left wing side, Alcivar, number 2. Getting free. Alcivar taken down and a foul on Olivares.
At JP, we have a big crowd and we have a lively crowd. They have come to see this final and they're excited. And they're pushing their players already at the start of the game.
Vasquez on the restart. Alcivar runs by him. Vasquez gives it to Alcivar right across. Enrique turns, gives it back. Vasquez shot is blocked. Taken down by Toninho. Right side is Izquierdo. Ordonez takes a couple of bumps, almost took the ball free. Now Manacero gives it up in the middle. He'll get it back from Luis Reja. On the right wing side, they break. Loyola scored a nice goal. Friday night's game versus Benfica. Now the lead pass. Red hair was blocked. I heard a whistle, but it must have come from the stands. I thought maybe there was an offside, but that was okay. And Red Hair walked in, had a great chance.
Well, the Peruvian players have such skill on the ball. Their little touches, their little passes, and they're always working to get free. They all want the ball. This is the beautiful thing about this kind of a team. They all want the ball. The other night against Benfica, they just kept asking for it, asking for it, asking for it, and their little midfield play was tremendous.
Marcy Olivares hit the deck. And now it is Toninho, number 5 for Barcelona of Ecuador. Giving it across to the left side. Olivares pass finds Tavernier. Oliveira leading it in a space, but nobody is there except the men in blue and white. Sporting Cristal will take it. Lead pass. They try to get Red Air, but Quinones breaks it up. On the right side, Vasquez coming back for Barcelona, reigning champions of Ecuador. Izquierdo lifting it. Enrique. There are those white sneakers, and he gives it up there to Olivares. Upfield, broken up by Quinones. And he'll play it back to Montañero. Knocked to the right side. Vasquez. He was blocked, but he stays with it. Coming back. Sporting Cristal, broken up by Barcelona of Ecuador. Tavernier to Alcivar. Broken up from behind, and now it's taken over by Sporting Cristal. Number 6, Segundo Cruz. Interesting to know, one of the players not in the starting lineup now is Artiega. He had the 2 yellow cards the other night. Pedro Olivares starting in his place.
Well, when you get a red card, normally you can't play the next game, and I'm sure that's carried out here.
Well, I thought he was dressed though. I was given his name as a substitute, so we'll check it out. Don't know. Normally that would be the case.
Maybe that's all they brought along.
On the right side, it is Izquierdo coming back. Arteaga drawing the distinction, I guess, of being the only player to have been tossed out so far in this particular tournament. Ball played back now to Manacero. Up to Red Hair. Red Hair puts it in his face. Blocking in, but shooting wide was Cueto.
What a goal that would have been. Their touches are absolute magic. You've got to keep your eye on the ball here because their touches are so magic.
Now on the opposite side, Enrique. It's played back. Barcelona of Ecuador with it 39:35 to play. Unofficial time. First half of play. On a nice cool afternoon here at Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands. Toninho. Right side, Ordonez. Trying to put it into a good area, but it's broken up. Sporting Cristal, Loyola leads Manacero. Manacero to the box. Cut in the middle, I heard a whistle. A whistle had sounded. So that one goes by the boards. 86 degrees at the start of kickoff, although it feels cooler than that because of a nice breeze. And it's cooler here in game 2 as the sun starts to go down. Cueto
When I look to the top of the stadium, the flags are really flapping. There's a strong breeze down there. I was down there when I was down before the game.
Percy Olivares.
The way these teams play, they keep the ball so close to the floor, can't get any wind effect.
Ball is broken up, coming through. Ochinantre trying to play it on the right side for Loyola, but it was too far. And now it's Morales. Carlos Luis Morales, the goalkeeper, giving it up to Montanero. Now is Izquierdo. Right side, Vasquez. Picked up there by Jose Fernandez. And now it's taken away. Olivares. Percy Olivares to red hair. Manacero. Francisco Manacero giving it up to red hair. In traffic. He's taken down. The ball squirts free. Cueto gets it. Didn't see Ordonez, but certainly felt him from behind. And Ordonez being warned by referee Angelo Brazis. Ball played in quickly. Off the mark, but it's taken away. Pushed back toward the box, but no one there to help out.
Well, there's a great story with Sporting Cristal's coach, Miguel Company. He came to this country, to the Roosevelt Raceway, as a chef. And he earned money, and he spent it going to coaching schools all over the world so he could get a job back in his country. And now he got a great job, and what a return this must have been for him, to get into the finals of this great Marlboro Cup tournament.
He's a good player, wasn't he, too, in his own right? An ex-national team player?
Beautiful man.
And he'd like nothing more than a victory to take the Marlboro Cup. This may be the most prestigious of all this year's Marlboro Cups because it's here in New York, in the New York, New Jersey area, where it all happened. Where soccer really started to draw the big numbers back in the late 70s, early 80s, in the Pele years, and Beckenbauer, and a host of other names. Ball played up for Enrique. Busted up. Manacero with room, and then it's quickly closed down. That's Montanero coming with a big play defensively. And another play by Olivares. Good one. To Manacero. Not enough on that ball. He put it too close to the middle. He had a player breaking to the outside. That was Loyola. Ordonez poked away. Manacero. They look for Cueto, and that's broken up. Vasquez will take it. 36 minutes to go. First half. Tavernia. And it goes out of play. Last touched by Segundo Cruz. A corner kick coming up. First corner of the game. As the goalkeeper, Chirizaga positions his players in front.
And Montanero, the big boy from the defense, is coming up.
Corner kick to Chirizagas left. Izquierdo comes in for the short corner from Enrique. Sends a low one in, knocked away. Now, so they're giving it a goal kick. I thought the goalkeeper got it. Are they going to say it was over that line? Over the orange line?
I think he touched it behind the line just to make sure, but that was a naughty shot right there. He saw an opening to near post, and he went for it. He almost got it.
I thought that entire ball wasn't over the line. In any event, they kick it long. Sporting Cristal does in the blue and white against Barcelona of Ecuador in the black and gold, and it's a scoreless tie from the Meadowlands. The Marlboro Soccer Cup Championship of New York. It's played all the way back. Chirizaga.
John, I would have said the same thing about that ball, but I'm always being accused of never agreeing with referees anyway.
Well, I'll take the heat for that one. Up near midfield. Loyola. Back for Cueto. And now Fernandez gives it up to Cueto. Coming back. Quick touch and a foul. As Cueto got pushed along. All set to put it back in play is Cueto. He wanted Percy Olivares. That's Percy number 14 for Manacero. Quinones. Broken up. Red hair. And now it's kicked long and over the net. Out of play. So we are still scoreless with 34 minutes and 7 seconds to play in the first half. Morales puts it in play to Izquierdo.
I'm not really sure what Loyola had in mind there.
Montanero. Tonino. Taverna. Broken up, but Taverna will get it back. In a sea of blue and white uniforms, but they work it to Enrique on the left wing. Enrique. On that opposite side, it's kicked away from him. Number 11, Carlos Enrique.
You know, one of the reasons that Sporting got here with a great win against Benfica was because they worked so well as a team. And there we saw evidence of it. 3 players on Enrique.
Here it comes through, and it was too high on that cross for Ordonez. He will get it back, only to lose it. Montecero intercepts the Izquierdo pass. Looking long, too long for Hurtado. Quinones just got enough of that one to play it back to the goalkeeper, Morales. If he missed the first game, Benfica, thanks to Vada's game-winning goal, won it 3-2 over Nacional. Here's Hurtado. Low shot, no problem for Morales. That could be a problem. Right here intercepts for Loyola. Awful touch on that first time. Unlike him, the way he's played in this tournament thus far. Hurtado, onside of the left wing. Knocked away, out of play. Throw-in coming up. As we look at the Barcelona bench. Actually, both benches there side by side. Number 9 is Cueto. With the indirect free kick from the left wing. Sends it in, far side, headed up by Quinones. Now it is number 8, Loyola. Giving it up to Montecero, back for Loyola. On the right wing, sends it into the box. Off the arm, almost a handball. Referee Angelo Brazzi's right there on it. Ruled it was not intentional. Sporting Cristal. Good work by Cueto. Lost it there though to Ordonez. And he got it back. Great hair. Hurtado. Playing it in, but there's no problem there for Morales. But how about Cueto? Was he not to be denied?
He got away with a couple of things. He expressed a little bit of magic. Got a nice crowd approval. Tried something a little ridiculous at the end and gave it away.
Something to be said about flair. Coming back. Barcelona of Ecuador. Lead pass. Vasquez has a long run. Oliveira still tucks it back smartly to the keeper, Torrezaga. Long throw, and they find Montecero. Right by midfield. Hurtado. Breaks to the middle. Good ball on the right. Loyola. Cuts once. Plays it back for Hurtado. Right side, Cueto. Oh! He is taken down. Angelo Brazzi comes over for at least a discussion. I'll tell you, Sporting Cristal did not do well not to get at least a strike on goal the way they were breaking.
They certainly did.
Loyola and Hurtado, I thought somewhere they would have come up with a combination.
Montecero was very lucky not to get a card.
I think he should have.
He would have in the first game.
Yeah. They have given him a little benefit of the doubt here in the championship game. Cueto off the left foot. Morales with an easy catch. At least the goalkeepers here don't have to worry about the sun being in their eyes because the sun is pretty much completely down now on the field. Temperature's a little bit cooler than the 86 degrees that game 1 started with. All in all, a very pleasant weekend for soccer.
A beautiful stadium.
Oliveira, especially when it's packed with this many fans and this noisy. Enrique, nice cut to the middle. Tripped up outside of the box. Oliveira pointing and saying he's in the box, but...
Well, I can tell you, referees always have a technique of getting it outside the box. You're not going to get penalties away. Here we're going to see a replay. He goes past one player, 2 players, and it's a good call this time by the referee because he was a half a step outside the penalty box.
It was close, but he was definitely out. But Enrique...
And let's hear it for Mr. Bronson. Good decision.
Good play, though, by Enrique. We've been seeing his speed on the wings. That time he cut, trying to cut toward the middle. And showed the speed he has there. We have 4-man wall. Trying to block this. Taverna, he's on wide on the left wing side of the field, so there's a lot of room. But he could
see what the wind was doing down there in the field because it wouldn't let the ball lie still on the floor.
Vasquez was in deep, and he could have deflected it home. He could have settled it, turned and shot, and he gets nothing. Well, maybe he'll try again. We saw in game one a couple players who have struggled. Came up big. Here is Hurtado in the box. And he got underneath that and sent it wide and high and out of play.
John Paul, I get the feeling that Sporting Cristal is the dominant team. And although the other night, when we saw Barcelona play Nacional, we felt that Nacional did all the playing and didn't come away with it. I got a feeling that Sporting Cristal, given this kind of territorial advantage, I think they're gonna burn them for it. Here you see the ball coming across. I just misplayed. All he needed was a little flick on.
That was Vasquez who missed out on that opportunity to score. Back in the line action on the left wing side. The championship game of the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. Red hair. Wanted Loyola. He rushed it. And it went out of play. A throw in the other way for Barcelona of Ecuador. 27 minutes, 14 seconds, unofficial time, first half of play. Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands. International soccer returning in a rather big way with the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. Ball is lifted for Izquierdo. Too far for him. Olivares. Percy Olivares on the throw-in. Look at some of the faithful watching this one. And we've got a whistle and a foul on Barcelona of Ecuador. Manicero will give it up now to Fernandez. Back to Ochendante. All the way across on the right wing side. Now it is Fernandez again. Red hair. Luis Red hair. Brings it all the way back. Chased by Taverna. Sends it back to Segundo Cruz. Now on the right side. Jose Fernandez. Far wing. Red hair now Olivares. Pedro Olivares for Loyola. Good read by Montagnero who clears it. Taverna fights for it, but Sporting Cristal fights harder. Push to the outside. Percy Olivares to Cueto. Cueto, look at the attention he's drawing. And he lost it on the intercepted pass. But Cueto, whenever he gets the ball, draws the crowd. Canino sending it back right side, Vasquez. Ordonez to Vasquez. And Canino apologizing for not getting that one. Fernandez, number 16. Scoreless tie, 25-22 to go. First half of the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York championship game. Doubleheader for you today here on F&M Score. Cueto, broken up. Quinones. Off of the deflection, Loyola. Looking on the other side, but Alcivar with a nice comeback. Right back to the keeper. Toss on the right side to Izquierdo. Izquierdo will get it back. Up against Loyola. Sending it back to Quinones. He's very steady in the back Friday night, Quinones. We get up now to Camino. Finds Oliveira with a little room. To the outside wing, Alcivar. Looking for Enrique. Segundo Cruz sends his team back on the gallop on the right wing. Right side, it's played back. Cueto will get it. Up for Red Hair. He was checked down. Couple players hitting the deck. It's a scoreless tie. The championship game from the Meadowlands, who is limping, but is going to stay in there. He's hurting. Here's Manicero on the free kick. Shot up the crossbar and in! Score! Manicero!
we have seen some unbelievable goals coming off of free kicks, and that might be the best one of all of them.
What could the keeper do, Al? That was a great shot, and he got a piece, but crossbar may have been a problem.
Well, there we see. He screws it over the top of the wall. The ball's tipping with a lot of velocity, and it goes in the upper right-hand corner. The goalkeeper was able to get a touch to it. Unfortunately, couldn't get it over the crossbar. It hit underneath, and then down back in the goal. Great goal.
Lead pass. Maybe another. Loyola. Left footer. He just got underneath it. Stuffed his foot in the process. That could have been a quick 2-0 lead.
Oh, that was a tremendous move where he just lifted the ball over his opponent's head, and unfortunately he miscued it. This fellow Loyola is really dangerous in and around the penalty box. That's where you see him come alive.
He is a member, or has been a member of the Peruvian national youth team, just 23 years old. Called a promising player. No doubt. Tonino, sidestepping Fernandez.
In this tournament, he's been a lot more than promising.
Yes. Manacero. Look at the room. Olivares. Pushing it to Cueto. Cueto giving it back. Manacero. Good run by Loyola, and Izquierdo made a good block there. Loyola held up to stay onside. He might have walked it. Morales. 21 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. A 1-0 lead for Sporting Cristal. Ordóñez running ahead, cuts to the middle, he's blocking up. But Olivares, Pedro Olivares, is guilty of the foul. Unofficially, that goal coming in the 22nd minute. Here's
Loyola to lift the ball over the defender's head, and he tries to volley it out of the air. He had to do it because the goalkeeper was racing off the line, but he miscued it.
I said initially in the play-by-play his left foot, it was obviously his right, but I'll tell you what, if he gets any part of that ball, if he doesn't miskick it, that's going to be in the back of the net.
It's 2-0.
Cueto. Looking long, but an offside, and Loyola, though, ever the opportunist, looking to break wherever he can.
Well, Barcelona has stuck to the same tactics that got them to the final. They're playing very conservative, playing a lot of people behind the ball, playing a bit defensive, looking for counterattacks.
They fall behind 2-0. I think they're in trouble.
And we'll see if they can play coming all out.
Enrique to Ordóñez. Tripped up, Enrique follows through to the foul, already called by Angelo Bracci.
I'm very impressed with Sporting. They have some outstanding talent in this team. It's a young team. It's a very young team. I think this team is going to be a power in Peru.
Sporting Cristal, average age 25 years
There
old.
we see him cutting it inside, and the player actually running into him from behind as he stopped quickly.
So there'll be a free kick coming up here.
Something like a left-hand turn when the car behind you isn't expecting it.
Enrique shot blocked. Tavernier pokes it forward, but Red Hair will clear it out. That could have been dangerous. Once it's blocked off the wall, I guess he who reacts the best now has the better shot at it. It looked like a lot of people got caught flat-footed. Izquierdo tossed it in. Oliveira can't get it. Cueto can to Manacero. Here they come again. Red Hair. Upfield. Left side, Manacero. Trying to bring it in the middle against the grain, and Quinones was there. And now Oliveira leads it. Blocked by Segundo Cruz. Cueto, who's been all over the field in the first half. He's the quarterback out there, along with Manacero.
I was just going to talk about him, John. In South America, almost every team, the number 10 player, whoever gets the number 10 shirt, is the playmaker. As they call him in Germany, the Spielmacher. He's the guy that runs the show. He's the one that gets the most touches on the ball, and everything starts from him. And Cueto certainly is doing that for Sporting Cristal in this game. He has a wonderful touch on the ball, a beautiful left foot, and for some strange reason or another, it seems like the number 10s are always left-footed. Probably the best known in the world,
I think I know
Diego Maradona. He not only can be a playmaker, he makes gold out of it. Does it all. That's why he's the best player in the world right now. And the richest, I might add.
Number 7, Manacero. He has the only goal thus far. Unofficially, we've got to the 22nd minute mark. Right wing. Right here. Loyola! Didn't get enough on it. Montañero made a great play defensively just to pressure him.
He certainly did. That was a brave effort to stick his foot in on that one.
Ordonez to Enrique. Oh, what a great turn. Just to get it away. Taverna wanted a foul call, but they don't get it.
He wanted a handball for a penalty.
Right side, Ochendacre. Well, that would have been controversial.
You're going to have to kill in there to get a penalty right now.
Look out for Loyola.
This ball.
Morales got caught. He's able to get back. And Loyola had nothing left there. Ray here put his hands to his face. He couldn't believe that they got away with nothing.
But Loyola had a great idea. He was going to curl it up over the top of the keeper because the keeper would come to the front post.
Time of that first goal, 21:35, Manacero. Ball played in Enrique. Kicked away by Segundo Cruz. Cueto. And now Quinones.
Well, Sporting Cristal certainly showing us that they deserve to be in the final. They played Benfica nose to nose the other night. Took the game away from them in the second half, I felt. And they are coming out here like gangbusters.
Took the game away with only 10 players after Ortega was ejected with a second yellow card. Throw into Taverna. Broken up, right here. Look at the room for Cueto. 16-18 to play first half, Manacero. Lot of open space out there. And now Izquierdo. Did a nice job to control that one. There's a lot of players, or a few players, in that open field. Here's Manacero. Can he get it? Too far in front of him. That looked promising. Manacero spoken to by the referee, Angelo Bratsis. And now Montañero will be putting it back in play. Manacero with the only goal of the game thus far. The goalkeeper Morales went up on the free kick, on the direct kick. Went up, got a piece of it, but it hit underneath the crossbar, and then went in.
A thunderbolt.
Unofficial time, 15.5. First half of play. The Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. Right side, Ordonez lost it. Garcia Olivares back for Jose Fernandez. Upfield, a giveaway to Quinones. To Oliveira, number 10. Oliveira on the touch to Enrique to Alcivar. Back for Enrique. By that goal line as it kicked away. Last touch by Sporting Cristal, so a corner kick. And there's Enrique. Carlos Enrique. Ready to put it in play. On the corner kick. Looking as he hooks it, but Manacero is there to head it away. Izquierdo gave it up to Loyola. Cesar Loyola. Around midfield, leads it for Rimac. Along with Hurtado. This is Hurtado sending it in. It bounces, and on the one bounce, it's Morales. Look at a quick outlet pass here. Right side, now it's Olivares breaking it up.
Well, here we get a chance to see what the goalkeeper's seeing.
From the opposite way, here's a quick shot taken, but a one-hopper is caught by Morales.
And obviously he likes it, what he's seeing, because the ball's going the other way with lots of speed and force. They are attacking. Sporting Cristal is really going at him.
Izquierdo. Badly missing there was Olivares. And it goes out of play.
You know, John Paul, sometimes when teams look good on the field, they look like children. They look like they're really enjoying themselves. And that's the feeling I get from Sporting Cristal. They are happy, they're a team, and they're playing with a lot of joy. They all want the ball. They all want to do it.
There's Enrique. Enrique with a left footer. Nobody home on the opposite side. Coming back.
Well, there was a difference. There we could see the difference. Enrique does a great move to get around the back of the defense. Sporting Cristal lays a great ball in, but he only had one player helping him. He only had Taverna. And this is the problem. They don't want to come forward. They're playing conservative.
Ball lifted to the right side to Izquierdo. Running it to the corner. By the flag, it's bumped once. And they're going to give the ball back the other way. Can't see from our press box view that final sideline in that corner, so it apparently has gone out of play. So they've got a foul anyway. Foul anyway. Toss upfield. Loyola. Get behind Montañero. Gives it in the middle of Minnesota. The referee calls advantage. Loyola in the box. The shot. Score! Sporting Cristal leads 2-0. Great advantage throw by the referee.
Here we see him. He gets free behind the defense. And he smacks it by the keeper. A beautiful reverse pass. Takes all the defenders out of the game. And he does the finishing work. A beautiful goal by Sporting Cristal. And they are taking a commanding lead 2-0 and doing all the playing at the moment. What a great first half they've had in this final.
Angelo Bratsis saw a foul. He let play go on so as not to take the advantage away. If he blows the whistle there, they lose an opportunity. But how about Loyola? Cool under fire. We talked about the other strikers in games earlier, how they didn't seem to capitalize on their chances. When he's had a chance, he's made it count. He's either put it in or he's put it on goal.
Certainly has. He's a good player. He wants goals and he knows how to get them.
Responding to the pressure. 11-14 to play. First half. Barcelona of Ecuador, I think, on the ropes right here. They need to go badly. Can't keep playing defensively and watch the other team go up the field and continue to score. If it's a 0-0 tie, maybe it's different here. Maybe they're frustrated. Sporting Cristal, that is. But right now, they've got all the confidence in the world. A 2-0 lead. First half of play. Off a deflection. Right here. And Manacero. Kicked straight up by Quinones. Headed down. And now it's Izquierdo. To Oliveira. One team playing with confidence, one not. The team up 2-0 in the blue and white. Sporting Cristal. Right side Manacero. Lifting it long and over the net. And that's one of the few things that they've done wrong in this game.
Well, they're finishing the play. Every time they attack, they're getting into the opponent's penalty box. They're getting goal chances. They're getting shots at goal. They're finishing the play, and that's what you want as a coach.
So Barcelona of Ecuador played strong, I thought, the other night defensively. I didn't give up a goal in regulation play, but they've given up 2 here. They won that game on penalty kicks against Nacional.
Well, I felt it was Nacional's finishing that lost them the game. They did everything else very well. They dominated the game just like Sporting Cristal is doing against Barcelona. But they were unable to finish. They were unable to put the ball in the back of the net. Sporting Cristal doesn't have any problem doing it.
Not today. Ball lifted in by Oliveira. Enrique trapping it. No one helping him out. Izquierdo broken up by Olivares. Sporting Cristal on the charge. Blocked by Alcivar. And now played back. Montañero. Chested down near midfield. Oliveira going long for Ordóñez. Olivares almost overran it. They can't do anything wrong. Loyola on that goal. The official time 32-33 from Manacero. Another chance. Loyola sent in from Cueto. Cesar Loyola now broken up by Quinones. And people go back to their seats. Every time Loyola gets a touch of the ball now, they're standing up here.
Well, there's a lot of players that Sporting Cristal that have some magic in them. And when they're up 2-0 and they feel confident they can beat this team this way, it's starting to come out of them.
No foul call because Fernandez gets ball, although Ordóñez is still down. He gets ball first. Played up to Manacero. Manacero, good creative chances out there. We saw him play extremely well Friday night as well. In the box, right here, turning. Oh, they wanted Loyola. They're looking for Loyola. They're trying to find him open. Tavernier. How could he not hear the footsteps? Crowd is noisy, but Tavernier didn't seem to have that much presence of where he was on the field.
And I get the feeling that Barcelona wishes this half would end.
Well, they can't speed that clock up. It shows 7:38 to go. And now, Sporting Cristal. Fernandez. Tavernier just set a record for the slowest time in time one's shoes after they've been untied. He was down there for about 20 seconds, maybe longer. On the right side. Olivares trying to leave it for Loyola. Quinones.
And you hear the crowd saying, "Olé." Every time the ball gets passed from one player to the other, you see the Barcelona player diving in like the bull. But the ball goes to another player, and they're shouting, "Olé." This is the worst thing that can happen to you as a player when things start going bad.
Enrique. And sometimes they go from bad to worse.
They need a goal to take the crowd out of the game.
Right now, it's a 2-0 lead. It's all Sporting Cristal having their way against the men in blue and white. Sporting Cristal, Barcelona of Ecuador. A giveaway to right here. And they had players open that time. Coito running over midfield. Holding it. Wide open. They're onside. On the run. Hannafar looking. And now it's broken up.
Aqui is almost like a bullfighter. He's very arrogant with the ball. He makes things look so easy. Doesn't do much running. He just strolls about out there, but when he gets the ball at his feet, he makes things happen. He's a magic player.
Oliveira looking, and now to the right wing side. Barcelona of Ecuador with the ball. It is a 2-0 lead for Sporting Cristal versus Barcelona. And now on the right wing side, Sporting Cristal will take it away. Manacero. On the right wing, Tenino blocked it. They give the ball on that far wing and the throw-in, so it went out of play. Barcelona with it. Al Miller heading for downstairs for a special halftime guest. We'll be going to him in about 5 or 6 minutes. Now, it is Tenino. Barcelona of Ecuador trailing 2-0. They need a goal, if for nothing else, to slow down the momentum, the fast track of Sporting Cristal. Sporting Cristal having their way, thinking about nothing but going forward. And right now, Barcelona of Ecuador needs to stop that momentum. Tenino to Oliveira, playing deeper than he's played so far in the game. On the right side, right here for Manacero. Trying to play it back, blocked by Quinones. Quinones will bring it up himself. Playing it up the left wing to Tavernier. Tavernier chased by Ochendatra, who knocked it away and then lost it. Izquierdo to Tenino. Tavernier. Now Oliveira, broken up. Fernandez leading it. On the right side. Right here, plays it back. Fernandez. Outside. Right here. Left footer. Stuck easily by Morales. Now played upfield. Lifted once to Ordonez. Turning it back. Sporting Cristal. Manacero. To Coito. Taken down. But play goes on. Here comes Ordonez. Tavernier. Unofficial time. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left first half. A 2-0 lead for Sporting Cristal. Manacero at 21:35 and Loyola from Manacero at 32:33. On the right side, played long by Tenino. Can Enrique get it? He can, but no one up there with him. Now he plays it back to Oliveira. Right-footed. On a wing to Vasquez. Gallo Vasquez giving up to Izquierdo. Sends it into the cross. Cleared out by Fernandez. Coito. against 4 on the attack here on the right wing side. Couple of nice moves there by Hurtado, and then it's played back to the goalkeeper. Some good stuff though by Victor Hurtado. And now on the left wing side it is Alcivar. Alcivar with it. Izquierdo to Ordóñez, now Vasquez. Back for Ordóñez. Tonino to Ordóñez, a chance on the attack. On the deflection, Enrique will walk it around the shot and underneath it. With players open to his left. He simply got underneath it. Clock approaching 2 minutes here. Tough break for Barcelona of Ecuador. That is by far their best chance to score in this game. And we'll look again. He got a good break off a deflection. Watch Enrique coming in. Right here you can see Tavernia, but he just got underneath it. Could have committed a few more strides as well as he had the goalkeeper, Cristal, out of position. Maybe a little bit of panic, maybe a little feeling of pressure on the part of Enrique. Cristal leaves it off now. Kick long by Fernandez. Looking for Loyola, but it's too far. Montañero. Got to be around a minute and a half to go, at least unofficial time here. There could be some injury time added as well by the referee Angelo Francis. And Tonino level Cueto. He's not too happy about that. And Angelo Francis trying to calm him down. But he was really level. On the restart, Sporting Cristal will put the ball in play. They've got the lead 2-0, and they have pretty much had their way here in Game 2 of this doubleheader. This is the championship, the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. On the right wing side, on the throw-in, Olivares. Back for Segundo Cruz. Beat the first player. Now Manacero, who's been all over the field here. Long for Hurtado. Victor Hurtado trying to settle it. Almost was able to turn. Well, the last thing Barcelona of Ecuador needs is to give up another goal here in the first half. Izquierdo to Ordóñez. Blocked. Foul is going to be called for kicking. And the ball will be turned over to Barcelona of Ecuador. Time running down. Probably in the closing half minute here. On a guess, the referee looking at his watch. Maybe less than that. And there was less than that. There was about 10 seconds left when I said that, because Angelo Francis has signified the end of the first half of play. And you're on their feet here at Giant Stadium for Sporting Cristal on the goal by Manacero, and then one by Loyola. It is a 2-0 lead for Sporting Cristal at the end of 45 minutes of play. Stay with us. We'll be back for a special interview at halftime.
Director of Events Promotions for Marlboro. And Kathy, you have to be so pleased with the attendance that you've had here in New York.
Absolutely thrilled. To have over 27,000 people here tonight and 51,000 total for the 2 days is more than we ever expected.
Well, Kathy, you all have done a great job at Marlboro to promote this. All the events outside of the games themselves have just been spectacular. What are you looking for the future?
Well, in November, we're going to be coming back to Giant Stadium with a fabulous event. We're going to be making that announcement shortly. And then, of course, looking forward to next year, we're going to be back with another series of Marlboro Soccer Cup.
Well, thank you for being our halftime guest. And my other guest at halftime is Noel Lemon, the flamboyant president of Mundial Sports. And Noel, soccer come back at a high level here, higher than it's been in a long time. Well, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I mean, first of all, that's thanks to Marlboro and Kathy's people. They've been fantastic to work with. They're great professionals and know their business. And I think this establishes, again, the Marlboro Soccer Cup as the major tournament in North America. It's going to be bigger and bigger next year, and this will eventually become one of the biggest tournaments in the world.
And what are we looking for in the future?
Big games, a lot more excitement, and, soccer's back. The game's back in North America.
No, let's talk about the World Cup for a minute. How does that affect Mundial sports?
Well, I mean, obviously we're going to be involved in it, but Marlboro did a tremendous job leading up to the bid for the World Cup, and they're going to continue to work. We hope to work closely with them, and we'll be involved all the way through. We hope to have the national team involved in all of our tournaments next year. We're talking to the Federation about that. It's exciting. It's exciting times again. I remember being in this stadium with 77,000, and I don't think it'll be too long before we have 77 in here again.
Well, thank you very much, Noel Lemon, President of Mundial Sports. Thank you, Kathy Lieber, Director of Events Promotions, Marlboro. And we'll be back shortly with highlights of the first half.
All over Barcelona of Ecuador here at the half. I'm John Paul Dell, the camera upstairs. We still have Al Miller down in the field. And what we have really is Manacero is the star player of the game right now. He has the first goal and the assist on the second goal. He's done it all.
Certainly has. And here you see the little free kick over the top of the wall. He hits it 1 a ton. Manacero with a great free kick over the top of the wall into the right corner. Beats the goalkeeper. And here you see the build-up. He plays a beautiful reverse pass to Loyola. Loyola stays on sides, and then he finishes it brilliantly. A beautiful goal by Loyola. A nice hookup between him and Manacero. Here you see the reverse pass again. He's clean. He gets into the penalty box and beats the goalkeeper clearly. Cesar Loyola.
Loyola gets that second goal. Manacero the first goal. Barcelona of Ecuador has a tough road ahead. Second half up next. So now, middle of the big question here. Can Barcelona come back from 2 goals down? Not playing the way they did the first half, one wouldn't think.
Well, their faces look drained coming out of the dressing room. They certainly didn't come out with a lot of enthusiasm. I think the first 15 minutes will be the telling tale. If they've decided to change their tactics and decided to go forward and try to get back in the game, then maybe we're going to get a game out of it. If not, the way Sporting Cristal is feeling down there, I can tell you they're going to bury them because they are playing some brilliant soccer at the moment.
Let me put you back in the coach's position. What do? Do you make any changes player personnel-wise, or do you wait?
Well, I think you talk about pride. I think you talk about going forward. I think you talk about wanting the ball. What I see happening down there as a coach, from a coaching standpoint, is that nobody wants the ball from Barcelona. The guy on the ball has no options because nobody's working for him.
In direct contrast to Sporting Cristal, who have the lead at 2-0. Goals by Manacero, who also has an assist, and Loyola. And it goes out of play right away, so Sporting Cristal will have the ball. 27,433 on hand here for the second game. 23,821. So they did better than 50,000. As soccer makes a triumphant return to Giant Stadium. On the left wing side, it's knocked in front to Tyler. On the outside, and crunch goes Olivares.
JP, if this Marlboro Cup keeps going, and I think the Marlboro folks are committed for next year, it's going to get bigger and better. And it would not surprise me to see us doing a game here with this place packed.
I would welcome that. Montagnaro just got a yellow card. Montagnaro got a yellow card for upending Pedro Olivares, or Percy Olivares. Goalkeeper, a little superstitious, a little religious, what have you. A lot of goalkeepers will make the side of the cross. In different sports, hockey, I've seen them do it.
Well, I think that's true of a lot of players of the Catholic religion. They make the sign of the cross before the game.
Ball is played in, and there's Morales.
Perhaps the weirdest thing I've ever seen was a guy driving some needles in the goalpost. An African player who had some kind of voodoo and put the hex on the other team by driving needles into the goalpost.
Did it work?
I can't answer that.
On the left wing side, it goes out too far for Hurtado to come up with, so it'll be a throw in the other way.
I think performances win games, not needles.
Take a look at a quick substitution that just flashed by on the graphic. And back comes Ordonez on the right side. Lupo Pintones is in the lineup. He was a substitute the other night, number 19 for Barcelona.
Well, just from the appearance of that attacking movement by Barcelona, I would say that at halftime they have made a change, and they are going to try to go forward a little bit, which they must do if they want to get back in this game. 2 goals down can be a large mountain when you're playing against somebody like Sporting Cristal, who can keep the ball away from you for such long periods of time.
Enrique will put it in from the opposite side. It is Oliveira who is out of the game as the substitute, replaced by Lupo Quinones.
There's that wind tunnel again. I see it all the time down at this end of the field. That ball gets up there in the air and it just flies over everybody. You see them all looking, wondering who next was going to get it.
And the goalkeeper, Purizaga, sending it back the other way. Headed back by Quinones for Morales. Long toss to the right wing side. Izquierdo. There's that wind. The wind conditions that we're seeing here. It's different in that tunnel, as you mentioned, but here's an idea how breezy it is. Especially here in the second game, the wind has really picked up. On the left wing side, on the attack is Alcivar to Lupo Quinones. Broken up. Kept in play on that line, on the sideline. Jose Fernandez up for Manacero. Loyola, that man again, but it's too far in front of him. Not as windy down there, huh?
No,
Or somebody holding the flag.
it's somewhere up above that crossbar where that wind really flies, and that little bit of an effect, a tunnel effect.
41 minutes to go. Unofficial time, second half, but Barcelona of Ecuador really has a struggle here. Sporting Cristal has really controlled things, and only 1, maybe 2 decent chances to score for Barcelona of Ecuador, and when they had that chance, they were their own worst enemy. I recall Enrique walking in. In fact, as you were walking downstairs to the interview at halftime, I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but Enrique got into the box, had a player open, and got underneath it and put it over the crossbar and out of play. Here is Izquierdo. A low one. One block. Enrique turns. That's blocked. Taverna plays it back. Ordonez across on the right side to Izquierdo. Izquierdo, it plays havoc with the wind, and it goes wide. But Lupo Quinones, without the aid of that wind, might have been able to head that ball in. That was dangerous. On the throw-in, it is headed away up to Sporting Cristal.
Well, Oliveira saved the goal on that one. That was a brave effort on his part. He saved the goal on that one.
On the left wing side, Alcivar blocked by Segundo Cruz. And out of play it goes. Here's another look from Izquierdo.
Great cross. Flies over everybody. And Oliveira makes a great return and running back towards his own goal and heads it out.
On the right side is Izquierdo. Slipping by Fernandez. Sends it in strong but wide and well behind the goalkeeper. Purizaga. Purizaga trying to control things out there. Right now his team is in the driver's seat. They still have 39 minutes and some seconds still to go in the second half, but they've controlled things thus far and are in no imminent danger anyway of losing that lead. But the game could turn around quickly. High into the air, and that one hurts. Montanero not going up, but coming down. That was not a pleasant ride. Played upfield. Ordonez, right side to Izquierdo. Izquierdo playing it to Taverna. He let it go nicely for Tonino. Taverna couldn't get it. Quinones playing it over on the right side. Knocked back. There's a second substitute out there as well. We'll pick that up for you in just a moment. Looks like Todos that's out there making his first appearance in the Marlboro Cup. Clearing out of play.
Well, we're seeing a little evidence of Barcelona's changing attitude. They're starting to throw more people forward, and so they're starting to look dangerous. They're starting to come into the game a little bit, and this is what they need to do. Let's see whether Sporting Cristal can dodge the first 15-20 minutes when all the players are full of enthusiasm. If they don't get a result for it, a goal for it, then you start to see the old hearts falter a little bit.
Number 15 that's out there is Tulio Quinteros, and he is in for Vasquez, who left the game also at halftime. Red hair passes to Cueto. Loyola to his man Redhart. Right across, Manacero trying to muscle his way through. Look at Quinones over the back of Red hair. Play on, says the official, and Manacero is stopped for one of the few times today. But that cost a foul. What a player Manacero's been. I'm very impressed with him this whole tournament.
Cueto, he may be the only player that's ever played the game without running.
Number 9, Cueto, getting some last-second instructions from Hurtado.
I get a feeling he's going to bend one around the wall here.
Now Morales may be thinking the same thing as we look at his positioning for the shot that he knows is coming. Cueto or Manacero, perhaps. Let's watch as Cueto gets ready. Left foot, he bends it, but too high and wide. Out of play. But you call that one, Coach. At least what he was trying to do. 36-38 to go in the second half of play, and right now, that's all that's stopping Sporting Cristal from being the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York champion. The time. Morales. Everybody pushing forward. He'll send it downtown. High up in the air. Lupo Quinones couldn't win it. On the right side, Quinteros. Broken up by Manacero. Taken back though, Tavernier to Quinteros. Far side, Ordonez simply loses it. Throw in on the opposite wing for Sporting Cristal. They may have come into this tournament unheralded in terms of all the names or even the team recognition, but a lot of people in the New York area will be talking about them now. Here they come. Right side for Loyola. Score again!
Gets one on the left side, and now he's going to get one on the right side. Here you see the through ball, an absolutely perfectly paced pass. He runs onto it, goalkeeper comes out as he's supposed to do, but he hits the perfect angle at the far post, and he scores the second goal.
He is a finisher. 23 years old. He's gotten one goal the other night. He has 2 here today. And it's there when he gets open, when he creates the chance, he finishes. He capitalizes. Manacero couldn't reach that one.
Well, if I was picking an MVP, he would be my first choice right now for this tournament because he's literally carried that team by scoring the goals for them.
Well, I don't know how to describe the road. If I said it was going to be a tough road for Barcelona of Ecuador when it was 2-0, I don't know if words could describe the road or the climb they face now. It is not impossible for them to come back, but very close to that, the way this game has gone. Broken up there. Coming back on the left wing side. The clock telling you part of the story in your lower right-hand side of your screen. Well, Barcelona of Ecuador, as can happen when you're pushing forward, when you're trying to get the goal, you sometimes leave yourself free at the back. And that time there, Loyola beat one player back, number 4, Quinones, who appeared to be with him, but not quite. Manacero heading it back. Sporting Cristal once more, left-footed shot, a one-hopper to Morales. Sends upfield quickly for Lupo Quinones, too far.
Why do I get the feeling that I see this all the time in this stadium? Great games, great teams, great players, lots of goals, lots of action.
Something deja vu for you, huh?
Something about New York. There really is. There's something about New York. Giant stadium in the Netherlands. If it's not Canalia scoring them, it's Loyola. Or Pele scoring them, it's another name, another great player, Loyola.
I say, if he got a touch on the ball, it was going to be a hat trick right there.
And you know something, John Paul? Probably all of the great players in recent times have played at one time or another in this stadium over the last decade.
And I don't know what that announcement was that Kathy was talking about, Kathy Lieber of Marlboro, but when they said a very big announcement about a game here in November, I don't have a clue who it is, but I got a feeling there'll be more of the great names coming in because the way she said it and the look in her eye was somebody big is coming.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt in my mind. Marlboro thinks big. They do everything first class, and this tournament is first class, and it has been since they started. Each one building up, getting a little bit better. National teams, Guatemala winning tournament out in Coliseum in Los Angeles, and now great teams like Benfica, and a new team on the New York horizon, Sporting Cristal. And there's a lot of people, of those 27,000, that believe in them right now.
And they lead it 3-0. Loyola making a name for himself here in Giant Stadium with a couple of goals. Lead pass. Here he comes again. Loyola onside in the middle. Trying to pass to Rita, and he gets the shot. And what a save that was.
Unbelievable reflex save. Unbelievable.
I think Morales did himself a rotator cuff surgery in the morning. That's a good way to rip your shoulder out. That's as far away as you can lift your arm on an extension that quickly. Amazing stuff. Red Hair was making the break along with Loyola. And they also had a player open on the other side. Back the other way, Manacero. Couldn't make that pass complete. Furtado got the assist. He fed the ball to Loyola at 54-18. 3-0. Sporting Cristal with the lead. Right side for Barcelona, Ecuador. And it is knocked out of play. We talked earlier, as we look at Loyola, we talked earlier about the confidence factor. Sporting Cristal came in confident.
Well, here we see a replay of that last rush on goal, and what a save by that goalkeeper. He was at absolute full stretch. Let's give him some credit. He saved some more embarrassment for Barcelona, and here comes Sporting Cristal again.
Manacero. And the only reason he may not be a star or the star of this game or this tournament is because of Loyola.
When I look down here in the field, I see those blue shirts running. All they're doing is going forward.
And as you said earlier, they are having fun. You can see it. It's no fun for Barcelona of Ecuador. It's a 3-0 lead. Sporting Cristal. 2 goals by Loyola as Tonino tries to generate something offensively for his side. Knocked out of play by Ochendante. A corner kick coming up. It is on Sporting Cristal. A big lead. 3-0 over Barcelona. Of New York. Sporting Cristal looking more and more like the champions of it. They still have almost 30 minutes to go, but they're in the driver's seat. Headed into the box and then headed out by Olivares. Izquierdo. One touch too many. He's broken up. Sporting Cristal taking offense all afternoon. Tough hit on the part of Montañero. Play out as the referee. Ray is outside. Walking in the shot. Scoring in. Luis Reinhardt makes it 4-0. Adding insult to injury. Here we look at it again.
Here we see him going and gets a great pass to free him again on the left side. They're really undressing Barcelona's defense. Here comes that little knifing pass in between the defenders, and he takes it so cleverly, bending it around the goalkeeper. And we've got Sporting Cristal putting on a clinic.
The goals, Al, about 6 minutes apart. Almost exactly 6 minutes apart. And both times Hurtado makes the killer pass. And that's a good way to describe it. It was a killer pass. Another good call, too, I got to point out, by Angelo Brazzi. We'll talk about it in a moment as Torrezaga comes out. There was a foul on Montañero, but he let play continue on. Lead pass too far for anyone. He was watching Higuita, wasn't he? They're studying him, I think. The goalkeeper in the first game. Of course, when you're 4-0, you can run it down the length of the field.
Well, I have another interesting score. The Washington Diplomats have just defeated the Fort Lauderdale Strikers 4-3 in Washington on the first leg. The next game, the second leg, will be Saturday, August 27th at 8 p.m. in Fort Lauderdale, and that'll decide it. So, Washington Diplomats
take the first step towards the championship of the new American Soccer League.
And now it is Fernandez. That's about the only bad thing that's happened to Noel Lemon this whole weekend, I guess. His team, Fort Lauderdale, losing that game, but Noel and Clive Torrey got to be happy with this. Better than 50,000 for the two games, 27,000 plus here, and they're watching Sporting Cristal put on a clinic. 4-0 they lead it.
Well, let me tell you, Noel Lemon has a lot of success, but he earns it. He does it the Smith-Barney way. He earns it.
Quinones breaking it up. Down the left wing comes Enrique. Good speed, but that AstroTurf and he and a 4-0 lead, no chance.
You need a Honda to catch that ball.
Corizaga will have a goal kick coming up. 26:47 to play. Sporting Cristal proving there was no fluke the other night.
And there's a lot of time to go. And you can bet they will not let up.
We may not have seen the last of the goals yet. I'm not talking about Barcelona. I'm talking about Sporting Cristal coming back and getting maybe another. You know they're going to go forward. On the left wing side. They bring it up. Around the midfield area. Lead pass for Loyola. And I thought he was onside. I don't believe the linesman had a flag up. And if Quinones doesn't deflect that, Loyola walks in for a bit of the hat trick. On the right side. Great atmosphere at the Meadowlands. International soccer is back. And I guess coming back, according to Marlboro, in November. I'll be waiting myself for that announcement. Here's Alcivar on the wing. His team down 4-0. Broken up on the right wing side. And Manacero has it go on a play. But he'll have a throw-in coming up. 25:40 to play. 2 goals, 6 minutes and 1 second apart. And Hurtado assisted on both. One by Loyola and one by Red Hair. And we may as well correct that because they're going to call the goal now at 60 minutes and 25 seconds. So a little less than 6 minutes. But 2 fine goals, actually 4 of them in this one. And it's all Sporting Cristal. Montañero plays it back to the keeper, Morales. And in games like this, the guy who feels the worst has got to be the goalkeeper.
Wow, but his defense has let him down. They really have. Sporting Cristal has absolutely knifed through that defense like a hot knife through butter.
But the goalkeeper will feel worse as that last line of defense. Lupo Quinones. Outside Alcivar. Playing it in. Off the header from Lupo Quinones. Corizaga missed it. And Ordonez, I believe, lost it. Ordonez lost it. So even when they get close enough to make something happen, Barcelona of Ecuador continues to have their problems here.
That's going to be an interesting final down there in Fort Lauderdale. You know,
Next Saturday.
they've been a strong team all season. And Washington's come on a ton. They've come really good at the playoff time. And that's going to be an interesting final. You know, for Fort Lauderdale to go away from home, score 3 goals,
And lose.
it doesn't happen too often in a final.
This is called frustration here, that last foul. And I think Angelo Bratz actually has a tougher job maybe here. With a 4-0 lead, things could get a little bit out of hand. Barcelona's got to be frustrated. They've got to be embarrassed at losing 4-0. Because at least the score would indicate a mismatch.
Well, we felt that way the other night. We felt that they had really committed a felony by getting into this final because Nacional did everything that Sporting Cristal was doing except score the goals.
Montañero will knock it away from Hurtado.
Maybe Nacional should sign Loyola.
Do you want to be his agent right now?
I'd like to be older agents.
Look at that bench.
A little dejection down there. Lots of people wondering, when is this going to be over? Looking up at the clock and saying, oh my God, there's 23 minutes to go.
You've been in that situation as the winning coach, and I'm sure also in a losing situation. When you're winning, you don't care that much about the clock when you're up 4-0. When you're losing, doesn't seem to move. Enrique. Broken up. Tavernia. Barcelona's still working out there. That's to their credit. but they're way out of this one at 4-0. Sporting Cristal has just put on an unbelievable performance this afternoon. Tavernier playing it in. Arizaga has not been challenged.
Look at this outlet ball by the goalkeeper.
With a 4-0 lead, right?
Beautiful.
Manacero to the outside for Hurtado.
That was a good example. Goalkeeper started the attack. One great pass out to the halfway line from him, and 2 more passes, and they're in the penalty box of the opposing team. That's counterattack.
On the far side, Hurtado. Left footer, and that one sails wide. So a goal kick coming up. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage today. A doubleheader. Who said outdoor soccer doesn't have a lot of goals? I mean, normally you wouldn't have this many. But we had 5 in the first game, and already 4 here by one club. Back upfield. Shows what can happen when teams do play attacking soccer as opposed to a defensive style or the cautious conservative style.
It shows what can happen when you have teams that have skill. Sporting Cristal has so much skill in that team.
Loyola working just as hard with a 4-0 lead as he was when the game first started and it was scoreless. First goal came at the 21:35 mark by Manacero. This is Tavernier. Manacero. Cueto. Trying to put it through, but Manacero's run was detoured. Up now on the right wing side. Quinteros. This is the championship game of the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. An interesting doubleheader today here on FNN Score. First game won by Benfica over Nacional 3-2. A game in which Mats Magnuson redeemed himself after Friday's performance, coming up with a couple of goals, and Bata, off the bench as a substitute, got the game-winning goal. So they won the third-place game, and this game has belonged to Sporting Cristal. They've got the trademark stamped on it. Whistle on the foul on Olivares. Look at part of the 27,000 that helped to welcome international soccer back here.
What a beautiful sight that is, and what a beautiful sound they make.
Quinones to the opposite side. Deep in the right wing. Esquerdo playing into the box for Lupo Quinones. It doesn't get there. Tavernier broke it up.
You know, John Paul, I started a couple of times to talk about the great players that have played here for the Cosmos.
Pick up Loyola first to Manacero. Right across. Quick shot, save. Morales. That was Hurtado.
But when you start naming names, you get some fear that you're going to miss someone because there were so many. The Pelés, the Beckenbauers, they're easy. Here we see a replay. He actually mishit that ball. He was shooting, and it went perfectly to the left wing. And that's what happens when so many players are coming forward. And you see the goalkeeper make a very, very good parry save.
Cueto may get that ball. Blocked once. Now to the outside, Manacero looking to cross it low. Cueto trying to turn that block. He'll try it again. Blocked by Quinones. To Alcivar. Up for Tavernier. To the outside, and now Barcelona of Ecuador trying to get themselves up on the scoreboard. But what a battle they face here. Sporting Cristal has just played. Talk about raising your level of play. They played well Friday night, but they've elevated it even higher here tonight in the second game of the doubleheader, which, by the way, one of the things that Mundial Sports is very proud of, besides this game going coast to coast here at FNN Score, for our Spanish friends, Spanish-speaking friends, Univision has carried these Marlboro Soccer Cup games, all of them, and a Spanish radio network has been set up across the country as well, so the media getting involved in this. Here comes Lupo Quinones, but he pushed off.
Well, I think this is a sign of the times, JP. The old North American Soccer League, one of its biggest ills was the fact that the clubs or the league couldn't get national television, couldn't get a national radio network. And all of a sudden, here comes Mundial Sports, puts the Marlboro Cup on, and they get it together. And congratulations to them, because that's a tremendous step forward. But I think it's a sign of the times. I think soccer has become a whole lot more important in the United States than what even we might realize.
Well, television can certainly help to sell the game, especially at the level that we've been seeing in these Marlboro Cups. People would like to see goals or at least great chances, great scoring opportunities. They're seeing those and more here. Right wing side is Izquierdo to Quinteros. On the far wing, running out of room was Izquierdo. Knocked out of play, but the ball belongs to Barcelona of Ecuador.
I think we've seen this a lot in the United States where a major company gets behind a sport and they can make it happen by themselves, really. They can. They go out and get people like Mondale Sports, but they put the money and the force into it and the clout, and they make it happen.
Tonino trying to make that happen to Enrique.
And Marlboro Cup is now a fixed sporting events in this country.
A 4-0 lead in the championship. Sporting Cristal versus Barcelona of Ecuador. Loyola with a couple of goals.
And the goalkeeper just got a yellow card for delayed time. Francis is very upset with him.
He's laughing about it. But you can do that when you're up 4-0.
Well, he's going for the win. But there's too much time to be stolen, and Francis is absolutely right. And the goalkeeper put his hands up. The coach is shouting at him from the bench. And he's saying, I'm sorry.
Ball played up now on the left wing side. Olivares. Broken up by Montanero. Throwing coming up here. Montanero. In for Quinones. Back to the keeper, Morales. Started out as a rough afternoon for Morales on the very first shot, on the very first goal, when he got a piece of it, but only to have it deflect underneath the crossbar and then in over the goal line. And then he's been basically a sitting duck on the other opportunities. Up the right wing side. There's that man again. Loyola. Back to right here. Manacero trying to get his own ball. Cut off there by the defense. That's Montanero. Manacero did a little pushing there on his own.
And here you see the bench of Sporting Cristal. You never know they're winning 4-0. They look so intense down there, but they've got to feel some relief. They know they're going to win the championship. They're going to win the final Marlboro Cup of '88 here in Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands.
They're just not celebrating prematurely. Tonino. Slowed down by Fernandez. Ordonez with a pass on the right wing side. Off a deflection, Segundo Cruz blocked once. Enrique tried to keep it in, but could not do it. Less than 15 minutes to play in this one. And Sporting Cristal on 2 goals by Loyola, 1 goal by Manacero, and 1 by Redhair. Have the 4-0 lead. 1 assist for Manacero, so he is really figured in the attack. And the last 2 assists by Hurtado. Manacero to Redhair. Oh, trying to spring Manacero, who looked like he was onside, but it didn't work. And now it's Enrique. He'll get this ball easily, but now needs some help. Sends it all the way across. Nobody home, but Olivares is there. To Manacero. Cueto starts to run. It's played down the left wing. Hurtado. Far wing side as Cueto looks to get free. Hurtado holding in number 11 against Montanero. Hurtado pushing it back to Manacero. Broke out to get it back. Manacero down the left wing. Looking to bring it to the box. Gives it back to Cueto, and he's taken down. And play goes on as Cueto went down. How about Manacero, though? Giving it up unselfishly. He has a chance to bring it in a little bit deeper if he wants.
Well, they're playing like a team right now. Whoever's free is going to get it.
Taverna, left-footed shot that's out of play.
And let's give some credit to the guys that are running to get free. That is what Barcelona has been missing the whole game.
4-0. Sporting Cristal with a big lead. A Barcelona of Ecuador team. Right side, Cueto. Putting it in a space, Loyola got behind Quinones. who tried to muscle him out of the way. Good defensive play, as it turns out, for Quinones. He was beaten early on that play. Made the recovery. Now it's Ordonez. 4-0. The men in blue and white, Sporting Cristal of Peru. Coached by Miguel Campani. Throwing on the opposite sideline, that's Olivares. To Ochendantre. Cueto. Look at this run. Wide open there was Olivares. Manacero. Broken up. Tavernier. Putting it into Enrique. Broken up. On a good effort. Going across the field.
Listen to this crowd, JP. They want more. They're not satisfied. They want more than 4.
Ochendantre tossed it in number 2 to Cueto. And Cueto will take it from Manacero. Broken up. Tonino. Rock once, taken back by Quinteros to Tavernier. Shot from well out of range, goes wide of the goalkeeper. Corizaga, Jesus Corizaga. He has not really had to make a difficult save in this game compared to some of his efforts the other night.
And that tells you something about the opponents.
Remember the other night he had to stop some penalty kicks. As both games went into penalty kicks. This one will not, safe to say. Nor will we see overtime. Less than 11 minutes to go in the game. Sporting Cristal with a 4-0 lead. Tonino. To the outside for Alcivar. Sporting Cristal trying to be the first winners of the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. Ball kicked in by Alcivar to Quinteros. Izquierdo. Quinteros again. Down the right side. Knocked ahead. A chance here as Tonino tried to break in, but that's broken up too. Red hair. Well, as strong as they've been offensively, they've shut things down defensively as well. Everybody's been able to get back and make the big play.
They've done a good job. They're a good team defensively. They're one of the few teams in this tournament that's played zone, and they've done it very effectively. They really get tight around the ball area, and they have good balance, and they've done it very, very well. They have a good understanding in the back 4.
Ball played back now to Corizaga. He left puts it ahead over that midfield area. Alcivar couldn't get that, but he'll end up with it here, right by the left wing sideline. Giving it back to Quinones. Unofficial time, 9.5 to play. 4-0, Sporting Cristal. And Izquierdo was looking at the bench for some instruction or something.
He's at it. He doesn't want to play anymore. I saw him come off for the right back position.
He's out of this game, huh?
He's called it off. He's walking off the field.
Now the right side comes Cueto. Ball played up, broken up. Now he just walked off, didn't he?
I can tell you, I can assure you the coach is not very pleased about that.
Absolutely not. No substitution. They didn't have anybody warming up anyway.
That's fine time.
Long shot taken, and Morales is there. We can't see the bench from our view here looking down on it, but you can only imagine how angry the coach must be. Bad enough he's losing 4-0, but a player walks off the field. Now, his left ankle might be bothering him, and that's fine, but the way he walked off, I think there are better ways to address the problem. And now, Olivares gets a yellow card from the referee, Angelo Brazzi.
Well, they kicked the ball away twice in a row after either a free kick or a throw-in, so that the player from Barcelona had to go chase it. It's a time-wasting tactic. And again, they're starting a bit early. First the goalkeeper at 15 minutes, now at 8 minutes. There's still lots of time left.
Ball lifted away to Alcivar. Alcivar looked more dangerous the other night, but so did a lot of people. They just can't seem to dent the Sporting Cristal defense, and they're struggling. It's got to be a tough feeling for players down 4-0 against a team playing so well. They're not giving up fluke goals. Sporting Cristal has worked hard and earned every one of them. On the left side now is Quinteros. Playing it back out, broken up. Here is Cueto to Manacero. Cueto. Bumped by Lugo Quinones. Taverna put it in an area that he thought was going to open up, and it didn't. Now it is Hurtado with a 4-0 lead. Reverse to the right side. And settled by Luis Reither. Manacero.
I'm sure Barcelona feels like Sporting Cristal has too many players on the field. There's always somebody open. Credit to their running and their accuracy. They can make these little passes in tight spaces. First time, one touch.
The clinic continues. They still haven't, Izquierdo never came back on the field. So they're going with a man down. He had an ankle problem. But walking off the field the way he did has to be demoralizing to a lot of players who would probably like to walk off as well.
Well, I'm guessing that the coach is being a little bit arrogant about it as well. He's not going to put a substitute on for him. He's going to make him get treatment and come back.
Wouldn't you as a coach? If a player walked off like that?
Well, I don't know if I want it back on the field representing my club at that point in time. I'd probably put a sub on and take care of it later.
Yeah.
Everybody has a different way of dealing with problems. I know one thing, I sure wouldn't want to be 4-0 down and be playing with 10 players.
Here's a quick shot taken, but it goes wide from Manacero.
You got to do something. 5 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the match. And it is Sporting Cristal all over Barcelona of Ecuador, 4-0. Well, when you said before the game that Sporting Cristal would be a favorite, did you think it would be an overwhelming favorite? No, but I think they're the kind of a team that when they get it going, they can really do some damage, and I think we're seeing that here today. They're clicking in all cylinders today. I would have hoped that Barcelona could be a little tougher defensively. There you see, he's not going to put a sub on, and our friend is sitting on the end of the bench. He's not coming back in. And that's a dejected side. Then they have lost their concentration. They may not know they're playing with 10 players right now. Look at this one, down the wing. Hurtado. And now it's kicked out of there by Morales. Up for Ordonez. Broken up by Olivares. The energy level with a 4-0 lead. You think you could play another game. They're ready to go again. Manacero to Cueto, right back. Manacero almost got it back a second time. Oh, well, that's a great effort. Well, I can tell you, John, as a player, when you're leading like this and you're having you're having a great performance as a team, then everybody's confidence comes up, and it's not running, it's not working, it's play. And you can play all day like this, because this is what players dream about, having games like this. Alcivar and Olivares holding on to each other's jerseys. Ball goes to Barcelona, particularly in finals. When you can get a performance like this in a final, it's a dream game for you. It doesn't care what final, what it is of. It's just a dream game because you're going to win a championship. Here's Taverna from Enrique, now to Lugo Quinones. Broken up. No sympathy there from the referee. And back upfield comes Sporting Cristal. Even there though, Taverna should have been able to do more with that. Enrique has led him pretty well initially. Held on to the ball a little too long, let the defense get close. But they're not playing with any confidence at all. They know what the scoreboard says. They don't have to look at it. They're being soundly beaten this afternoon. 4-0. Sporting Cristal on the blue and white. And now on the left wing side, it is led by Alcivar to Montañero. Montañero got free for the moment, trying to lift it over Segundo Cruz. Doesn't work that time. Cleared up by Fernandez. And they've got 5 against 4 if they go for it. Hurtado with red hair. Loyola making sure that he stays on side. Now it's Cueto, number 9. To Cesar Loyola. Manacero to Loyola. Give and go, but he was detained. Quinones just stood in front of him like a closed door. Less than 3 minutes to play. Sporting Cristal will be the champion of the first Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. And judging by what's taking place here, although it may not be in writing, you think you could use the word first annual when you say that sentence. I sure hope so. Soccer belongs here in New York. Off a deflection. Olivares got it. Foul is going to go the other way. Everything is going against Barcelona.
And I wonder, JP, if Miguel Company, the coach of Sporting Cristal, I wonder if his friends, his assistant chef from Roosevelt Racetrack are here in attendance today. I hope so, because it's a great moment for him.
What a story. For those of you that missed it earlier, the head coach used to be a chef, is that what you had said? And then spent all his money that he made as a chef on coaching clinics.
His trade as a chef.
Apparently he learned how to coach pretty well.
And he came here, earned money to go around the world, coaching schools, so he could get a job back in his country.
Less than 2 minutes to play.
And he has a good one.
On the right side, Loyola.
And these kinds of victories sometimes are the catapulting formula for a team to go on to great things.
Enrique down the wing. Cuts to the middle. Broken up. Ochindamtre. He has not gone forward much at all in this tournament. Stays at the back very steady, but he's going forward now. So it's Cueto to the outside. Hurtado with a couple of assists. Marvelous game here. The Cueto, the footer. He got underneath it, and it goes out of play. We've got about a minute to go here. Referee looking at his watch. Unofficial time. And we don't know if any injury time, obviously, has been added on. But for all intents and purposes, Al, this game may have been over a long time ago. I think when it was 2-0, deep in the back of my mind, I thought that was just the way they were playing, or the way both teams were playing. Although one goal could have done wonders for Barcelona of Ecuador. Taverna. Broken up again. For Azaga, the goalkeeper, wishes all games were this easy. Referee glances at the watch one more time. Got to be down to second. Right side for Loyola. Cueto wide open as Hurtado on the opposite side. They've forgotten about him. Lead pass from Manacero too far. And the goalkeeper Morales is there. 4-0. Sporting Cristal over Barcelona of Ecuador. And as the ball is touched by Taverna, that is it. The first Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York comes to a close. And Sporting Cristal and Barcelona of Ecuador just played for 90 minutes, and Barcelona of Ecuador was no match for a Sporting Cristal side that just did everything so well. I was impressed with Sporting Cristal and some great individual talent, Al.
Well, I was too. I think they put on a great clinic here today. Skill is still one of the most beautiful things to watch. And then a tactical coach is willing to send a lot of players forward to take some risks. And you put that combination together and you get this kind of a performance.
We salute the champions, Sporting Cristal, the winners of the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. Al and I will wrap it up when we return to Giant Stadium. Not even close. Sporting Cristal, a very worthy champion of the first Marlboro Cup of New York. They win it by the score of 4-0. Let's review what took place this entire magnificent weekend. In the first game Friday night, on penalty kicks, Sporting Cristal upset Benfica 2-1 was the final in that one. Second game was a scoreless tie, and then again on penalty kicks, Barcelona of Ecuador won over Nacional 1-0. Then, game one today, Benfica won it 3-2 over Nacional in a very well-played game, and then here, Al Miller, in game 4, it was too much Sporting Cristal. They just dominated right from the opening kickoff.
They certainly did. I'm laughing because I saw their coach down there wearing an LIU t-shirt. His good friend Arnie Ramirez, the coach of LIU, gave it to him, and they've been good friends for a lot of years, so he's wearing that shirt. I kind of got a chuckle out of that one.
That is Gigi Vera from Marlboro getting ready to present the coveted Marlboro Cup, and the team that will get it is the team that earned it. That's Sporting Cristal.
She has good news, bad news. The good news is that the Marlboro Cup final was a tremendous final and a great success. The bad news is that she's from Ecuador, came here when she was 5 years old, and I'm sure that secretly she was hoping that Barcelona could win it.
Well, right now it's a consolation trophy to Barcelona of Ecuador as the people here at Giant Stadium get into it.
And we see the flag.
Great celebration. Great
going
celebration
around the field.
Al, it's been fun. It's been a great weekend. Our thanks to everyone at Mundial Sports for all of their help in providing us with all the information on this tournament. Thanks to Jim Trekker and Tom Meredith. It has been a marvelous weekend. Better than 50,000 fans watched the Marlboro Cup of New York. They saw some exciting action. Big-time international soccer has returned in a big way to Giant Stadium in the Meadowlands. And Marlboro already talking about a major announcement. We'll wait for that, about a big game coming up here in November. Sporting Cristal, the champions of the Marlboro Soccer Cup of New York. For Al Miller, I'm John Paul Della Camera. Thanks everyone for watching on the Mundial Television Network.